And then now it sounds like this is right before you get licensed, or now you're getting licensed, and now you're establishing your first real
Mhm.
forensic
Correct.
engineering position. So tell
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about that.
So I ended up making a move to M2E. They're located up in West Palm Beach, and this was where forensics was kind of introduced to me. So M2E does a lot of like expert witness work. So they work with attorneys on construction defect cases, 558 claims. Essentially, the process is like you have a building, there could be issues with, let's say, water intrusion or let's say something with the facade or roof related things. And these attorneys will come in and be like, hey, you guys really should consider fixing this. And they'll go, well, in some cases, the developer or the contractor will be like, well, really, it's not on us. It's a maintenance issue. And so then they'll hire experts to come in and evaluate what these deficiencies are and kind of get to the bottom of like, okay, what is the root cause and who's at fault for this? And so M2E did a lot of that work. But what comes from it is eventually, once the case settles, you got to fix these things. And so they were looking to add people to their team who has experience in what's called construction administration, where you're basically managing this restoration project. You kind of walk the client through the repairs, you develop repair specifications and drawings, and then you take those documents and you help the client bid out and select contractors and negotiate for them. And then once that takes place, you go through permitting, then you just do your regular inspections, making sure that what the work that's being done is compliant with the drawings and it's to code. And so I had a lot of that experience, but I didn't really have the forensic side, the litigation side of things. And so when I went to M2E, I was helping them a lot with the what we call CA work, the construction administration work. But eventually I was going to get exposed to this litigation side. And so when I started doing it, I realized that there was some finesse to this. Like it was a lot different than the CA work. Like